Howdy everyone. Guess what happened on the Texas Gulf Coast last night? It froze. Not just a little frost, but a hard freeze. The uh, forecast yesterday during the day said it would get down to 36 last night, which is cold for here. I wasn't really worried about it because that was still 4 degrees above freezing. But as a precautionary, I came outside and I put straw all around the base of most of my tomato plants and my peppers and everything else. I thought I would be okay. Just before, or actually after I was in bed last night, I checked the weather again, and it said the low forecast was 34, which was 2 degrees colder than it had forecast earlier in the day. I still wasn't concerned. I woke up about 4:15 or something, 4:13 maybe, this morning, and it was 26 degrees, 6 degrees below freezing. I lost all my tomatoes, 19 tomato plants. I lost my 6 pepper plants, and I lost all my cucumbers, and it looks like I lost my potatoes. Look at here. Look at my tomatoes. And look at the cucumbers. And I got a lot more tomatoes and cucumbers over there. And the peppers are up front over there. Well, I got some peppers right here too. Yesterday I picked about 60 jalapenos and about 40 or 50 habaneros. And if I'd have known it was going to freeze, I would have picked them all, but I didn't. And there's probably 15 or so green tomatoes on the vines that I left because I didn't think it was going to freeze. And they were frozen this morning when I woke up, or when the sun came out, and when I went out there they were frozen. So I lost even my green tomatoes. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. Everything else is looking good. The beets looking good, the cabbage, the broccoli, the radishes, all of the onions. Everything else is looking good, so it wasn't a total loss, but I was sick at my stomach. Look, let me turn this around again. Look at the cucumbers. And I had some 1-inch long cucumbers on there. That doesn't happen down here, but it happened. Anyway, that's not what the video's about. I apologize for not being on here much lately. I've got so much work. I've been busy, and God just keeps giving me more and more and more stuff. And I don't know. You know, I got a lot going through my mind right now. Oh, and I'm looking at all the tree limbs that are down and the Spanish moss everywhere. Yesterday when that cold front was blowing in, it was like almost like hurricane force winds out here. So I got a bunch of limbs down now that I didn't have before, so I got all that work to do too. But anyway, God has been giving me a lot. And I would start, I'm gonna come over here and prop up against this tree. I'm just holding the camera today. I don't have it on a tripod. I don't even know where the tripod is. I'm just gonna lean up against this tree here and talk to you. This tree down here, that tree there, the one that is still alive, but it runs parallel to the ground instead of vertical. God has given me so much lately, and the topics he has given me, 2 topics, are very exciting, and I jumped on both of them right away, but they are very, very, very in depth once I started studying. Here's Callie. She just came and joined me. She spent the night inside last night on my bed with me. she started off on the couch with Odie, and when I woke up this morning, she was in bed with me, and she's been my buddy today outside. Odie doesn't like cold weather at all, and it's still in the 50s, which isn't too bad. I got on a flannel shirt and I'm fine. Last night I was bundled up like an Eskimo, though. That camper doesn't get warm at all. It was weird. When I woke up this morning, I went inside the house and it has no heat at all right now. And it was warmer inside the house with no heat than my camper was with my heater on in there. I don't normally eat breakfast, but I cooked breakfast this morning mostly just so I could have the stove going for a while to heat that place up. It was cold in there. But anyway, God has given me 2 topics lately, and I was excited about both of them and looking forward to creating videos. But man, the research is just non-stop. It keeps going on and on and on. I started off with my regular, I guess probably, I don't know the dimensions, maybe 5-inch wide by 7 or 8-inch high notepad, and very shortly decided I need to go to a full legal size. And I write and I write and I write, and it seems like I hadn't even scratched the surface yet. So I don't know when those videos are going to be ready, or when the research is going to be done so I can do the videos. There's a lot of scripture reference for both topics, and it's going to take me a while. So I'm not really ignoring you. I think about you all every day, and I think about what I need to be doing on here. I'm just pretty overwhelmed right now. I am very overwhelmed right now. It's just all kind of stuff that I can't even talk about. But y'all pray for me. Pray for everything I need to be doing, and give me the motivation and the energy and the strength and the wisdom and everything else I need to get it done. Y'all behave. I'm behaving. I'm too busy to misbehave. And I'm getting too old to misbehave anyway, too. But really, I want to be pleasing to the Lord in every way, and so my misbehaving days are over. Talk to y'all later.